That's the question.
Indian Point.
Yeah.
They are the ones that have been designated to do that. They are the ones who gave out all the potassium iodide pills to people living around Indian Point. They're the ones who've done that.
Entergy.
Yeah. They were told by the federal government, you are responsible. You have to monitor yourself.
And I would just like to inform the audience too of something that hasn't come up, but there are 65,000 Americans that have been exposed to radiation in many unmonitored varying doses from Fukushima. U.S. Navy people who were on the aircraft carrier that went to the rescue and was first there before they even realized the extent of the radiation. The U.S. government started to monitor this and set up a database, and then they said, oh, don't have to worry with it, not enough to fool with it, and then they took that off the table. Last year we had two of those young people who were in the Navy, midshipmen, and they're having serious problems. So there's a whole I don't know, I hate to call them a control group, but that's what they are, and hopefully there's a court case about that now, and more information will be forthcoming. But 65,000 Americans exposed to radiation from Fukushima.
And one of the things that I heard, and you could probably help me with it, because I've just learned all this in the last month, is that they keep raising the amounts of safe radiation.
Right.
Here's the thing. There's a thing called polynucleated aromatic hydrocarbons, PANHC. And this comes from burning of meat, burning of protein, more or less. And you produce this thing. And so what it is, there's an upper limit that you can have. Above that limit, they don't tell you what's going to happen to you, but there's a limit. When they had the Gulf oil spill, the way they got rid of most of the oil, they burnt it. They napalmed the whole thing, they burnt it, and they produced all this polynucleated aromatic hydrocarbons that sank to the ground. The shrimp industry was destroyed. You know, Bobby Jindal, the governor of Louisiana, complained that now when they caught this shrimp, they had very high elevated levels of this substance. So what did Obama do? He raised the levels up higher.
That's what they're doing now.
That's what they're doing all over Japan.
And
Yes.
a whole